Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for December 2020 for Aries. December 2020 for Aries. Okay, first card, the High Priestess. Oop, I guess we got two more. I didn't even see those come out. Okay, so I'm going to move over here. We have the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Big month for Aries. Let's see what's going on here. The High Priestess. This is about an energy that feels connected. Connected in the sense with the universe, right? So they feel connected. I feel like Aries or somebody in Aries's life, I think does candle work or cards or anything that's very spiritual, prayer. um there's somebody here that has the gift, and I feel like they're working to, like, they're working what they have, and they're happy that they work in the world they do. Like if they work in the spiritual world, they feel very connected, but they're also using that energy to find love. I'm so sorry if that sounded kind of weird, but it's because you have the High Priestess and then you have the Magician. So these are two people that basically have the gift, they practice magic, or they have the ability to connect, you know, with anything that you consider spirituality. This energy here, and you know what's kind, yeah, there's this ability. And you could even look at these cards now, and I could say, even if I want to, here's a woman and here's a man, and they're in love. And they both have the gift. So I could even say it that way. But what I want to start back with the other one is that somebody here is very connected. I feel like they practice or read cards, they do things like this. And they're also working it to find their love. Okay? Now, I could also say there's two people here, both gifted, both have their own connections, and they both are in love. And they work the love together. So this could be about a couple that gets along spiritually very well. We could say this is also two people that are working together, not necessarily in love, but working on a project that they love, that they care strongly and deeply for. The next card is the Five of Wands, which, you know, that's a little bit of complications. There's a sense of, yeah, like entanglement, you know? So maybe these energies above help to clear that. Let's keep going. Let's see. I need a few more cards. Oh, there. I asked for it. I got it. Okay. Ooh, it's a cool card. Let's see. Okay. The Devil card is in the center. Okay, what's going on here, people? Somebody out there is practicing magic. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, untangling the work. Working with other spirits, using magic. Mm-hmm. Okay, Aries, what's going on here? Okay, I don't know, but I see it almost like, okay, I feel like somebody here is doing energy work to maybe bring a love back. They could be using different type of work, not all clean, to kind of change and break up all the problems between two energies. Maybe somebody here is working energy, maybe to bring a love back, to bring the happiness back that they once had. Okay, let me see if I can find another way to read this besides all magic. Let me see. Wow, these are strong cards. Again, here, okay, we could say a person here is really working their way back to love or being drawn by love. There's temptation here to maybe go back to a relationship that could have been toxic and very absorbing. And could be slightly misleading in the sense like, but this could all be happy. But in order to have that happiness, you might have to go through some difficult energy. Because the Five of Wands is somewhat combative, it's complicated. The devil next to it just adds to it, right? Not a very good formula here on the second row. And then you have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is about happiness and joy. But the devil is right there with their hand out, right next to these two people and this family. So it feels like in order to have the Ten of Cups, it costs. And there's a lot of entanglement here that needs to be untangled. And so I feel that somebody is working spiritually. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but there is a sense of energy here to bring back a love. To bring back love. I mean, the devil card is in the center. So as we're going to be in the next row, so the devil kind of influences everything. It could be that somebody here is truly obsessed because of the mind and the heart. It could be that somebody here is obsessed with another person. And it doesn't have to be so bad, but it has, whereas this person is just maybe doesn't see any other way. Just that's it, Let's see. Sorry, let me focus on cards. 3 cards for Aries. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's contemplation whether to go back with somebody. 2 more cards. Maybe people here are thinking about going back with exes that weren't the best move. the best decision, maybe not the best relationship at one point. Then we have the Page of Wands, which is talks about a step forward, maybe towards somebody. Then we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant here, and then we have Temperance. Yeah. I feel like the third row talks about a person, the Queen of Pentacles, really contemplating about going back to somebody that's toxic, that didn't work out well. But yet we have other people. What we have in this story, there's people that are working spiritually with energy to bring like a love back. The Page of Wands tells me that there's some movement going forward and maybe going back to a partner. The work that's being done here, if there is spiritual work, it could be prayer, it could be candles, it could be seeing psychics, it could be therapy, whatever it is that this person is doing to maybe get back to a person or to have somebody come back to you. It doesn't even have to be necessarily bad. It could be that somebody's working with their own demons and their mind to repair all the damage that was done in a relationship, trying to bring back the love, working on the mind, which would be the Magician and the High Priestess, like looking at themselves, the High Priestess, and working on their mind and their behavior, the Magician, to work on themselves to bring love back. Five of Wands, to resolve issues that they could not work with, they could not see in themselves, within themselves. The Devil, maybe this person or you has like an obsession, and maybe the mind would go off too much and it affected a relationship. And I believe there's this work to retrieve partnership back. The Queen of Wands, I feel that she's been wounded or he's been wounded, right? You can say he or she here. Sorry, there's a light hitting it. There you go. This person is like contemplating, just really thinking about whether they should go back into a relationship, should they continue being involved with somebody, and maybe choosing to go forward and attempt to connect again. But it's risky. The Hierophant on the last card talks about a way out, though. The Hierophant talks about that there is hope here, even with you seeing the Devil card and the Magician, and I kept on seeing like work here being done. There is hope here because the Hierophant is a card here in this one. There is a path going up towards the sky. It's literally a path, and that path is going straight to the Ten of Cups. Straight to the Ten of Cups. I know the camera's not so great here, but the Hierophant, and I'll show it to you in a second. The Hierophant is here. There's a step forward to do it, to make a connection again with somebody, or they will connect again with the force, the energy. The stairwell here, the steps, go straight to the couple. And then if you see, there's a path of like a rainbow swirl of energy. That's magic, the energy, the swirl, and it goes straight to the Ace of Cups. So I'm going to show you that because I feel that even if there's work here being done, and even though we see the devil here, it looks like there is potential here to repair somebody's relationship. So I'm going to show you this last row because it's very, very telling. So here's the stairs. That's the last card, the bottom card right here. Okay, you see the stairs? And it's literally hitting the couple, going up to the couple right here. Right? There's the couple sitting on a rainbow, basically, a cloth rainbow, connected. Then here's the Ace of Pentacles right here. Ace of Pentacles. Right? So that's fluid energy moving. So I feel like there's repair in the works. So it's kind of interesting because there's a devil card here and there's two ways, right? You could read it. But here there's also I see somebody working on themselves to fix their crap to get a relationship back. Okay? But I also see that there's another way to look at this, and it's people working the energy, cards, candles, psychic, whatever, to bring back an old love. They might be using what you call like the darker side of work to pull an energy back into their life. And this Queen of Swords, contemplating whether, when's it going to happen? It's going to happen soon. Should I continue this work? Is it paying off? And then I see the Page of Wands, and I see a step forward when I look at this. So I feel that a step is taken, and that step could be a solution to getting back into a relationship with somebody. Temperance speaks about waiting for that moment. This Temperance card isn't that pretty. So it really goes with the reading to me because it talks about you're waiting, or whoever here is waiting or kind of working this, they're becoming impatient. They're becoming impatient, and Temperance is saying you have to wait. There's work here that still is being done. That's not all complete yet. This is a continuous job. And this could be you, Aries, personally working on yourself, like we said, or this could be the work that's been put out there, the energy, right? To get some type of relationship back on board, or to even bring a love partner in. Somebody, like you say, you're on your own, you're trying to manifest and bring a love partner in, and it's about waiting. And you have to be careful because there's almost a feeling like for some people out there, I'm so desperate to have something now that I'm willing to use the dark side of, or use that side of me that isn't where I lose control. It's not who I am. It's just we all have this in us, and it could be something like this, where you're tapping into a side maybe that isn't as desirable. Sometimes we get desperate because we really want something, and we're going through something heavy, and so you're like you're so ready to try to fix your life or resolve something that you're willing to kind of go into the dark side or the cross the line that maybe you wouldn't have crossed the line before. Maybe you're saying I'm willing to cross the line. And also too, the devil is about the obsession here too, right? A sense of obsession about wanting to have this partnership or this relationship. Hmm. But what's interesting is that I see that path. I feel like somebody here is going to be successful because I see it. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Hierophant. The Hierophant gives the path, but you have to wait. Whoever this is, Aries, if this is you or the person who's trying to get you back, they got to wait. Either they got to work on themselves or you're still working on something or there's still things going on. But I do see a path to be reconnected, even with the devil in the center. But I believe it's because there's also some manipulation going on here. And that manipulation doesn't have to be a bad thing. The devil card, though, would kind of say, yeah, it's not the best energy, it's not the cleanest energy. But manipulation doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sometimes you have to cross the line a little bit, just a tiny bit, to get things done. Maybe that's where Aries' mindset is. It's maybe Aries is willing to cross the line just a little bit to kind of get what they want. Or the other person here involved with Aries, maybe they're kind of going beyond what is kind of considered acceptable, but they're trying to produce results. And I see that I think people are going to get reconnected here or somebody's going to find love here, but you have to wait. It's kind of interesting because it's not like necessarily a pretty way, like a pretty story, happily ever after. It's more like reality. Like to me, this is a lot of reality here. Like there is people doing this, and there is people working on themselves, and there is people using maybe magic out there, and there is people that are crossing the line, and there is people here that are working towards finding love and bringing back an old relationship. But you got to wait time. And, you know, the waiting here isn't so pretty. It's not like easy time. It's almost like hard time. You know what I mean? Um, but it might be worth it. I can see it paying off. So for whomever, however this feels for you, Aries, I feel it pays off. I don't know how long it'll last, but I see that path to love, reconnection. So it's one or the other. It's like new love or bringing back an old partner. It's right here. Finding love, old partner. Finding happiness. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Kind of heavy. Uh, but that's life. And I see um and that this can happen, but it's still in the works. Whatever this is, you've got to wait. You've got to wait. That's what I'm seeing. But whoever this is, whoever's working on this manifestation, if it's you, then I think you're doing a good job. I don't know about the devil card. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying in general, I feel like whatever it is you're doing at the end of the day, I feel like it's gonna work for you. But you just got to keep at it. You got to keep at it and make sure you're not losing yourself too much in the magic. Be careful. Be careful what you're willing to sacrifice. Just be careful what you're willing to sacrifice to have that love. And I think that's a good general warning for a lot of people. What are you willing to sacrifice really, and how long are you willing to wait for that answer? Because I think at some point you have to continue living. You can work on this and wait for it to happen. And meanwhile, you have to continue your life. So work this and work other projects is my recommendation here. Work this. Just don't make this your only thing. Work other projects in your life to manifest what you want. Because I feel like there's whatever's going on here may not all be clean, but it's working. So I don't know how this readings feels for you guys, but you know, maybe two people get put back together here, and then also too, somebody here is looking for love, and I feel like they're gonna find it, right? Like it's gonna be placed there for them. And it's funny because I don't feel like I see the problems. I don't feel whoever the party is that went away or that's gonna come in, what the new person or the person that's walked off. I don't feel like they're fighting it, but there's tension. I feel tension when I look at this devil card. So there's tension between. So I don't know what happened. If you're somebody trying to get back with somebody, there was like some misunderstandings here. There's tension, but I don't feel like I just don't feel. I feel tension, tense, but I don't feel like this person doesn't want to come back. They just kind of want to. They want that tension gone, and so it has to be pushed almost like in order to get somebody back into the situation, or if this is a bringing back of a couple, it needs pushing because there's tension there, but you got to be careful with that. And if you're bringing a new person in for love, I just feel with that it's more of like a sense of working the energy and not getting too overly obsessed with this particular manifestation, and work on other projects and not only on this project. And so that you don't get to a point where your energy is not so clean. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but this could be prayer, this could be wishing at night, and this could be so many things, people looking for answers to love and love that's been lost. But I see a card here that tells me be patient, Aries. Be patient because something is in the works. And I feel like Aries is going to find connection with people, new love, and bringing back. For some reason, I just feel like this is old love. So, so there's two here. Okay, so that is my reading for December. Very interesting, right? Okay, I'm Feel the Soul, and I want to thank you for checking out this video. Um, I want you to have a beautiful month, a successful month, a healthy month, and I will see you mid-month in December. Thank you so much, Aries. We'll see you later, huh? Bye.